Hi, this is Chris from katesgarden.com, and a popular question I often get is, or more of a complaint actually, is that my compost pile is too cold, and what do I do about it? Several things you can do. Note that even if it's cold, the breaking down process, the composting process is still happening. It's just a lot more slowly, especially in the winter time. Piles can get a lot colder, of course. Right now it's fall in my area, and I just checked and it's around 60 degrees, and that's actually even a little cooler than what it is outside today. That's because in the last couple of days it's actually been pretty cold. I know that it's still happening, and in the springtime most of it will actually be composted down, and it'll still be ready for me to lay a new layer of soil on my garden. But if it's springtime or summertime and things are still not very good, if you're only getting into the 80 or 90 range and you want to get it up to 120, what do? Well, there's several things you can do. Number one, if you just have a pile by itself, if you don't have a compost bin or anything, you need something to insulate it. So most people would just use a cheap tarp. All you would do is you would take your pile and you would just lay down a tarp over it. That would help insulate it. Another thing you can do is, if you have hay bales, you can put hay bales around it if you live in an agricultural area. Obvious thing is to put your pile in a sunny area and let the sun beat down on it. That's pretty well all you need to do. To get it warm in the middle, it's basically the microbes that are doing their work. So if you keep checking the middle, you've done all those things and you check the middle and it's still pretty cool, there's something, the microbes aren't thriving, there's something wrong. It could be you don't have the right mix. If you have too many greens, like too many kitchen scraps, and only kitchen scraps, that's pretty well just all nitrogen. Your microbes need brown materials as well to help feed on. So that would be adding shredded paper or old leaves and layering it and mixing it in. Another thing could be it's too compact. There's not enough air getting in, so that's when you would aerate it. You would take a pitchfork, or there's a special composting aerator, but a pitchfork's all you need, and you would just go inside and just move it around. That would inject air around the center, and so because your microbes actually breathe oxygen, so they need the air. And the third thing is to make sure it's watered well, not so well that it's sopping wet, but about the consistency of a wet sponge. They need water as well. That helps the decomposition process. And so it's basically just those things, and the temperature should rise, and things should start get going. After a few weeks of really steady temperatures, your temperature will actually start to fall, and what that means is that the composting process is almost complete, and you could check it out, sniff it out. If it smells like good dirt, then it's ready to be laid on your garden. So I hope that helped, and keep the questions coming, and happy composting. This is Chris from katesgarden.com. Check us out, check out our other videos, leave a comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. Thanks.